Underwater drones have become our eyes in the deep, capturing footage of the ocean's most mysterious secrets. Some recent missions have recorded something that has left the world in shock. What is lurking in the depths, and what other unknowns are waiting to be uncovered beneath the surface? Here are 20 underwater drone discoveries that terrified the entire world. Number 20. The Methane Mystery, an urgent discovery. In August 2023, researchers from Stockholm University and Linnaeus University stumbled upon a puzzling methane leak during their underwater studies at the deepest part of the Baltic Sea, known as the Landsort Deep. This region lies approximately 1,312 feet beneath the ocean surface. The extent of this leak is quite surprising, covering an area of about 7.7 square miles, with methane bubbles visibly surfacing through the water. So why is this discovery so intriguing? Normally, methane from the ocean floor should dissolve before it can rise high enough to escape into the water column. However, the sheer volume of methane from this leak is so significant that it breaks through the surface. Given that methane is a potent greenhouse gas, the presence of such a large leak poses environmental concerns that demand immediate attention. Researchers are keen to understand the implications of this phenomenon and determine its source, making this mysterious leak a critical issue in the ongoing study of our oceans. Number 19. The enigmatic Jade Artifact. What do you think this mysterious artifact is? If you're unsure, you're not alone. Archaeologists were just as puzzled when they first encountered it. This intriguing piece was found underwater at Arroyo Pesquero in Veracruz, Mexico. After thorough research, it was determined to date back to between 900 and 400 BC, but many details about its origins remain elusive. In terms of size, the artifact appears rather ordinary, measuring approximately 8.7 centimeters high and 2.5 centimeters wide. Its design features a conical top, cleft rectangles, and intricate carvings resembling an abstract corn cob. Corn was a staple food for ancient Mesoamerican cultures, including the Olmec, known for their impressive stone heads and complex city structures. While one might easily dismiss this artifact as just a representation of a vital food source, the material it is made from is what sets it apart. Crafted from jadeite, a material harder than steel and highly prized, this piece raises questions about its significance. Researchers are unsure of its original purpose. Given that it was made from such a tough and precious material, it likely held considerable importance. Some experts suggest it may have been the handle of a bloodletter, while others think it could have been attached to a staff, serving as a finial representing authority. The most compelling theory, however, is that it functioned as a votive offering, placed in the water as part of rituals to honor deities, ancestors, or magical beliefs. Until further evidence is uncovered, the true purpose of this intriguing artifact remains a mystery. Number 18. The SS Kodapaxi, vanished in the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is infamous for its associations with the supernatural, extraterrestrial phenomena, and various mysteries. This region's reputation extends far beyond its geographical boundaries. Numerous theories have been proposed regarding the Bermuda Triangle, but it is primarily known for its tendency to sink ships and make planes vanish from the skies. For many years, tales of these disappearances were simply folklore shared across generations. However, this narrative has resurfaced due to a recent discovery. On November 29, 1925, the SS Kodapaxi, a steam-powered freighter, departed from Charleston, South Carolina, heading to Havana, Cuba. Tragically, it disappeared along with all 32 crew members, cementing its status as one of the most famous mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle. Marine biologist and underwater archaeologist Michael Barnett, alongside his team, located the wreck at a site known as Bear Wreck, approximately 35 miles off the coast of St. Augustine, Florida. Before vanishing, the Kodapaxi sent out a distress signal on December 1, 1925, indicating its position near the Florida coast. This was the last recorded communication from the SS Kodapaxi before it seemingly disappeared from existence. With this new finding, there's hope that we may finally unravel the secrets surrounding the Bermuda Triangle and shed light on what happened to this ill-fated vessel. Number 17. The underwater burial site. The ancient Egyptians were known for their elaborate burial practices, and it appears they didn't always leave their deceased on dry land. Over time, some of these tombs have transformed into submerged burial sites. One significant underwater tomb was discovered in 2021. Archaeologists initially unearthed an ancient ship in the sunken city of Thonis Heraklion, located off the Egyptian coast. This vibrant city was once a center of trade and culture, but sank into the Mediterranean Sea over 1,000 years ago due to catastrophic events like earthquakes and rising sea levels. Despite its disappearance, Thonis Heraklion remains one of Egypt's most vital archaeological sites. The shipwreck, identified as a fast galley, dates back approximately 2,200 years. Designed for speed, This vessel was equipped with a large sail and multiple oars, measuring 82 feet in length. It likely navigated the Nile River and nearby coastal waters before it met its end after colliding with massive stone blocks from the Temple of Ammonius. The ship was dislodged, burying it under 16 feet of clay and debris. Adjacent to this shipwreck, archaeologists discovered a burial site estimated to be around 2,400 years old. This location features a tumulus, or burial mound, adorned with rocks and filled with offerings. Among the remarkable finds were intricately decorated pottery, a gold amulet depicting Bes, the Egyptian god associated with childbirth, and surprisingly well-preserved wicker baskets containing fruit and grape seeds. Due to the challenging underwater conditions, studying this wreck and burial site has proven difficult, leaving researchers eager to learn more about this fascinating discovery. Number 16. The Hebrew Tablet. An ancient inscription was unearthed in 2016. Archaeologists made a significant find beneath the waters off the coast of Tel Dor. They uncovered a substantial stone slab that dates back roughly 1,800 years. This remarkable discovery holds the distinction of being the longest inscription found underwater in that region. It sheds light on the history of the Jewish people during the 2nd century AD. The inscription mentions Gargilius Antiquus as the Roman governor, along with references to the province of Judea. This is particularly important because, following the Bar Kokhba revolt, the Romans attempted to erase the name Judea by merging it with Syria, thus creating the province of Syria-Palestina. The revolt, led by Simon Bar Kokhba between 132 and 136 AD, was a significant uprising against Roman authority. Although researchers have yet to completely decipher the inscription, initial findings already provide valuable insights into this historical period. The significance of this tablet continues to grow as scholars work to unlock its secrets. Until further analysis is conducted, this intriguing artifact remains a captivating puzzle, offering a glimpse into the past while inviting more questions about its full meaning and implications. Now it's time for today's topic. In July 2025, a dive team working with the Blue Planet 2, Deep Reaches documentary series, produced by Silverback Films in partnership with the BBC Natural History Unit, made a jaw-dropping discovery off the southern coast of Iceland, near the Reykjanes Ridge. While filming volcanic seabed activity at a depth of nearly 3,200 feet, the crew's submersible lights revealed something colossal half-buried in the sand. What they uncovered was a massive jawbone, curving more than 30 feet across, with serrated teeth the size of a diver's forearm. The structure resembled no known whale or modern marine predator. According to marine paleontologist Dr. Ellen Magnusson, who reviewed the footage, this fossilized jaw doesn't match megalodon, pliosaurs, or any documented extinct marine species. It's something entirely unknown. The jaw was covered in sediment, its upper skull partially intact and seemingly fossilized, though unusually preserved for such depth. DNA sampling proved inconclusive due to mineral intrusion, adding more mystery. While some online skeptics claim the find is a hoax or sculpture, raw metadata from the submersible confirms time, depth, and location, validated by Blue Planet's production logs. If authentic, this could be the largest predator in Earth's history, and it may not be alone. Number 15. The Underwater Castle. In 2016, an intriguing discovery was made by a diving team led by underwater photographer Tassin Seelan. They unearthed the remnants of what is believed to be a castle that dates back approximately 3,000 years. Submerged in Turkey's largest lake, Lake Van, this unexpected find was a remarkable addition to the lake's mysteries. The castle spans about 1 kilometer in length and is constructed mainly from cut stones, some of which are adorned with carvings of lions. Given these features, researchers speculate that this structure was built by the ancient Urartu civilization, also known as the Kingdom of Van. This civilization thrived in the region from the 9th to the 6th centuries BCE, showcasing impressive stonemasonry skills that are evident in the ruins of this sunken fortress. While scholars have made strides in tracing the castle's origins, its specific purpose remains a mystery. If indeed it was erected by the Kingdom of Van, what was its intended use? Could it have been a sacred site, a royal residence, or perhaps something entirely different? Some experts propose that the castle might date back to the Urartian period, while others suggest parts of the structure could have been adapted during medieval times. Consequently, the castle's true origin and purpose continue to be subjects of ongoing research. Number 14. The enormous hydrothermal chimneys. Imagine a towering structure reaching 50 feet tall. To put that in perspective, that's around 2.5 times the height of the Golden Gate Bridge. Now picture this height not rising above sea level but instead located deep on the ocean floor. Researchers made a fascinating discovery off the coast of Ecuador near an underwater volcano called Lozos East. During a 30-day research expedition, they uncovered a massive field of hydrothermal vents, complete with ancient chimneys that reach heights of 33 to 50 feet, and extend over 2,000 feet in total length. These towering chimneys, some of which are comparable to four-story buildings, emit scalding water from the depths of the Earth's crust. This creates a unique and extreme ecosystem in an otherwise inhospitable part of the ocean. Using high-resolution mapping technology, scientists meticulously examined this previously unidentified vent field. What makes this discovery even more remarkable is the diverse life thriving in these hydrothermal environments, including species that remain largely unclassified. Noteworthy finds include monoplacophorans, which are limpet-like mollusks that have changed very little over millions of years. Additionally, these vents host various marine life forms such as tubeworms, fish, bivalves, and crustaceans. Who knows what other extraordinary creatures may be flourishing in this extreme habitat? Number 13. The Lost USS Harter, a World War II relic. Recently, the wreck of the USS Harter was located in the depths of the ocean. This submarine served valiantly during World War II and is aptly named for its fierce reputation. The USS Harter had the motto "Hit 'em Harder," a phrase that perfectly captures its formidable nature. Commissioned in 1942, this Godot-class submarine was under the command of Samuel D. Dealey. It became one of the most successful American submarines in the Pacific theater, known for sinking multiple Japanese destroyers and significantly disrupting enemy naval operations. During its fifth patrol, the Harter showcased its effectiveness by sinking several Japanese warships, which ultimately led to Commander Dealey being awarded the Medal of Honor posthumously. However, the Harter's journey came to an end on August 24, 1944, during its sixth patrol. It engaged in a fierce battle with a Japanese escort ship, CD-22, off the coast of Luzon. After firing torpedoes, the Harter was subjected to a relentless depth charge attack, resulting in its sinking along with all 79 crew members on board. Now, decades later, this lost submarine has been rediscovered. Surprisingly, the wreck was found in relatively intact condition, except for damage to the conning tower caused by the depth charges. The site has been designated as a war grave, protected under U.S. law to honor the brave sailors who lost their lives. Number 12. The enigmatic underwater city. In 2016, researchers stumbled upon intriguing disc and donut-shaped structures lying on the ocean floor. While circular objects underwater are not unusual, what caught the attention of scientists was the apparent organization of these shapes. They were arranged in a manner reminiscent of how ancient civilizations constructed their buildings. For instance, the sight of these discs stacked upon each other was particularly striking. Despite being partially covered in sediment, it was clear that they had been meticulously placed one on top of the other. Additionally, the site featured stone pavements, column bases, and large slabs resembling the foundations of buildings, all resting at a depth of 15 to 20 feet beneath the surface. This led many to speculate that they had discovered the remnants of a long-lost Greek city. However, further investigation provided a different perspective. Detailed studies conducted by geologists and marine archaeologists from the University of East Anglia and the University of Athens revealed that these structures, despite their intentional appearance, are not evidence of human civilization. Instead, they are fascinating natural formations created by methane seeps from beneath the seabed. Similar geological formations have been identified in deep-sea environments globally. This discovery serves as a reminder of the importance of scientific investigation in debunking unfounded theories about lost civilizations. Number 11. The Mysterious Golden Orb. Deep beneath the Gulf of Alaska, where sunlight struggles to reach and pressure mounts, scientists aboard the Okeanos Explorer made an unusual discovery, a bizarre golden orb. While the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration frequently uncovers and catalogs unknown marine species, this particular find left researchers scratching their heads in bewilderment. In fact, it continues to baffle scientists even today. When this golden orb was first spotted, a remotely operated vehicle, ROV, transmitted its image to the research team on board the vessel. At first glance, the researchers were unable to determine what they were witnessing. The orb measured about 4 inches in diameter and appeared smooth and soft, featuring a small hole near its base. What could it possibly be? Researchers believed that obtaining a sample would clarify its identity, but even after examining the golden orb, they remained puzzled. All they could confirm was that it had a biological origin, yet its precise classification eluded them. Was it an egg casing, a dead sponge, or something entirely new to science? This mystery has sparked many questions and theories within the scientific community. Number 10. The 2,000-year-old Roman eye pill. The Romans were known not only for their extravagant lifestyles but also for their remarkable inventions across various disciplines. A prime example of their ingenuity is a 2,000-year-old eye pill that was discovered remarkably preserved in a Roman shipwreck off the Tuscan coast of Italy. Excavations of the vessel occurred during the 1980s and 1990s, led by a team from the Archaeological Superintendency of Tuscany. While archaeologists anticipated finding several artifacts, the treasures they unearthed exceeded all expectations. The ship's cargo included ceramic jars, glass cups, and oil lamps, but the most fascinating find was the remnants of a Roman medicine chest. Within this chest, researchers discovered surgical instruments, wooden vials, and cylindrical tin containers known as pyxides. One of the pyxides held tablets that were astonishingly well preserved due to the vessel's airtight conditions. Composed mainly of zinc compounds along with iron oxide, starch, beeswax, pine resin, and various plant materials, these pills likely served as eye treatments, possibly functioning as an eye wash referred to as collyrium, a term derived from Greek. Nevertheless, the full extent of the pill's purpose remains uncertain, leaving room for further exploration and speculation. Number 9. The enigmatic Biminy Road, nature or man-made. In 1968, a trio of divers uncovered an intriguing stone structure roughly 13 feet long located beneath the waves of the Caribbean. This formation exhibits a striking resemblance to a man-made road, with stones arranged in a deliberate linear pattern across the seafloor. Divers Joseph Manson Valentine, Jacques Mayol, and Robert Engove quickly recognized the significance of their find and reported it to experts, only to encounter skepticism. Many geologists contend that the Biminy Road is a natural formation, specifically, a type of beach rock. Beach rock forms in coastal areas when calcium carbonate binds sand and shell fragments together. Natural processes such as tidal movements, storms, and shifts in sea levels can break this rock into large rectangular slabs that appear to be crafted by human hands. Despite this explanation, some people maintain that the Biminy Road was intentionally constructed by ancient civilizations. Theories even suggest a connection to the lost city of Atlantis. However, without substantial evidence, such beliefs remain speculative. Looking at this formation, what do you think it represents? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 8. The Red Handfish, a marvel of evolution. In the waters off the southeastern coast of Tasmania, a captivating discovery was made by divers from the Institute for Marine and Antarctic Studies, along with the Reef Life Survey. They encountered an unusual fish sporting a mohawk, indeed, a fish that can walk. This quirky creature is known as the red handfish, and it certainly looks like something out of a child's imaginative drawing. The bright red coloration and unique locomotion of this fish make it truly stand out. Instead of swimming like most fish, it utilizes its modified pectoral fins to traverse the ocean floor. These hand-like fins allow the fish to navigate the seabed with a gait that resembles a human's walking style, which can be a bit unsettling to witness. The red handfish was first documented in the 1800s, but sightings have become increasingly rare since then. Its population has drastically declined due to various environmental challenges. Habitat degradation, pollution, and the introduction of invasive species, such as certain types of sea urchins, have all contributed to the diminishing numbers of the species. Additionally, illegal collection activities pose further risks to this slow-moving fish. The question remains, why evolve into a fish that walks rather than swims? With its unique adaptations, the red handfish continues to be insufficiently studied, leaving many mysteries yet to unravel. Number 7. Underwater garden gnomes. Picture yourself diving into a tranquil lake. As you descend into the dark depths, there's an unexpected serenity in the water surrounding you. Just when you think you're enjoying the solitude, something catches your eye on the lake bed. A pair of tiny eyes appears, and as you swim closer, your flashlight reveals a startling sight. You're surrounded by gnomes. Dozens of these whimsical figures sit eerily beneath the surface. This uncanny experience has likely surprised many unsuspecting divers in the depths of Loweswater, a lake located in England's Lake District. Legend has it that the gnome garden began as a playful venture by local divers who placed the first gnomes in the lake many years ago. As time went on, more gnomes were added, creating an entire underwater village complete with miniature furniture and various decorative items. While this unique practice has transformed Loweswater into a popular diving destination, it has also given the lake a rather spooky reputation. The underwater gnome garden has sparked some controversy. 2. Concerns about the potential environmental effects of these additions prompted local authorities to remove some gnomes in the past. Nevertheless, the garden remains, with many of the gnomes having mysterious origins. Would you dare to explore this eerie lake? Personally, I think I'd pass. Number 6. The Roman Shipwreck, a time capsule underwater. In 2019, archaeologists diving off the southeastern coast of Cyprus made an extraordinary discovery, the first known undisturbed Roman shipwreck in the country. This significant find was located near the popular resort town of Protaras, situated in the southeastern region of the island. The shipwreck was uncovered by volunteer divers Spiro Spyrou and Andreas Kritiotis, who are part of the underwater archaeology team at the University of Cyprus Maritime Archaeological Research Laboratory. What makes this wreck particularly remarkable is its pristine condition. It has not been looted or damaged throughout the centuries. The ancient vessel was found loaded with transport amphorae, which are large clay jars traditionally used for storing and shipping goods like wine and olive oil. Experts believe these amphorae likely originated from regions in Syria and Cilicia, now part of modern-day southern Turkey. The intact state of these containers suggests that the ship was a commercial vessel actively involved in trade between Cyprus and other territories. The team has initiated a comprehensive study of the wreck, and until their research is complete, many questions about this remarkable find remain unanswered. Number 5. Mysteries of the Saraso Sea. You may have heard of the infamous Bermuda Triangle, but are you familiar with the intriguing Saraso Sea? This unique region is steeped in mystery and distinguishes itself from other seas by its defining feature. It is surrounded not by land, but by the swirling currents of the North Atlantic Gyre. These currents include the Gulf Stream to the west, the North Atlantic Current to the north, the Canary Current to the east, and the North Atlantic Equatorial Current to the south, forming a vast elliptical area. The Saraso Sea is often depicted as an area shrouded in mystery, with tales suggesting it is home to a variety of mythical creatures. Whether these stories stem from reality or pure fiction remains uncertain. Its peculiar location and the distinctive characteristics of the sea have fueled various legends. The waters of the Saraso Sea are notably different from other oceanic regions due to their unique ecology and the presence of floating sargassum seaweed. This floating vegetation provides a habitat for numerous marine species, contributing to the sea's complex ecosystem. The allure of the Saraso Sea continues to captivate explorers, scientists, and adventurers alike. With its rich history and enigmatic reputation, this region is an area of ongoing research and fascination. What secrets does it hold beneath its mysterious waters? Number 4. The Antikythera Mechanism, Ancient Technology. In 1901, an extraordinary artifact known as the Antikythera Mechanism was unearthed off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera. Since its discovery, this device has been regarded as one of the most enigmatic and fascinating relics ever found. The mechanism was recovered alongside bronze and marble statues, pottery, and coins. Initially, it was overlooked in favor of the more familiar artifacts surrounding it. But in 1902, archaeologist Valerio Staes identified a gear hidden within a corroded mass. This revelation sparked questions about the function of this mysterious artifact. The Antikythera mechanism comprises at least 30 interlocking bronze gears housed in a wooden case roughly the size of a shoebox. It features various dials, and for many years, experts struggled to comprehend the purpose of such an intricate device. Today, it is generally believed that the front dial showcases a large circular zodiac representation alongside an Egyptian calendar. Meanwhile, the rear side consists of spiral dials that track lunar and solar eclipses. The inscriptions deciphered on the mechanism, which reveal about 3,500 characters, serve as an operational manual, detailing how to use it. The dials and pointers were designed to monitor the movements of the Sun, Moon, and possibly the 5 planets known to ancient Greeks: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. In essence, the Antikythera mechanism was an ancient calculator devoted to astronomy and celestial events. While its overall purpose has been mostly clarified, the mystery remains regarding how people over 2,000 years ago managed to create such a sophisticated device. Number 3. The Spanish Gallian San Jose. In 2015, an incredible discovery was made by the Colombian government in partnership with international researchers. They located the most significant treasure hoard ever uncovered, belonging to the Spanish Gallian San Jose. This hoard is extraordinary due to the immense wealth it contained. The San Jose sank in 1708 off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia, as a flagship of the Spanish Armada. It was laden with an extraordinary cargo of gold, silver, and emeralds, currently valued at approximately $17 billion. This treasure has rightfully earned the title of the Holy Grail of shipwrecks. But what caused the galleon's demise? Initially, the San Jose was part of a treasure fleet returning to Spain from the New World, carrying vital resources to finance the Spanish War of Succession. Unfortunately, British warships attacked the fleet, leading to a cannon strike that ignited the gunpowder on board. This catastrophic explosion sent the San Jose to the depths of the ocean along with its precious cargo and hundreds of crew members. While the history and origin of the San Jose are clear, its ownership raises intriguing questions. With such valuable treasures at stake, many parties are interested in claiming it. The Colombian government asserts ownership of the wreck and its contents, declaring it a significant cultural heritage site. Conversely, Spain claims its historical rights to the ship and its treasures based on international maritime law. You might assume that Colombia and Spain are the only 2 nations involved in this dispute. However, an American salvage company, Sea Search Armada, is also pursuing claims. They argue they discovered the wreck in the 1980s and have been engaged in a lengthy legal battle with Colombia over their share of the treasure ever since. What a tangled web of legal issues. Number 2. The mysterious ghost shark. Ghost sharks, often referred to as chimeras, are ancient relatives of modern sharks and rays, having diverged from them around 300 million years ago. Despite their name, these fascinating creatures are neither true sharks nor are they ghosts. The association with ghosts comes from their enigmatic and somewhat eerie appearance. Ghost sharks are classified as chimeras, which are cartilaginous fish like their more well-known relative. Primarily found in the deep waters surrounding Australia, New Zealand, and New Caledonia, ghost sharks have surprisingly been spotted in the northern hemisphere as well. This unexpected occurrence raises questions about the distribution of this species, suggesting they might inhabit a much larger range than previously recognized. The elusive nature of ghost sharks contributes to their mystique, as they are rarely seen by humans. Their unusual features and unique adaptations to deep-sea life make them a subject of interest for marine biologists and enthusiasts alike. As researchers continue to explore the depths of the oceans, who knows what other mysteries related to ghost sharks will be revealed. Number 1. The Yanaguni Monument. Beneath the clear turquoise waters off the coast of Yanaguni Island in Japan lies the Yanaguni Monument, one of the most hotly debated underwater structures in the world. The conversation around this formation has persisted since its discovery in 1987. It was first found by a local diver named Kahachiro Aratake, who believed that the Yanaguni Monument resembled the remains of an advanced civilization lost to history. While he was enthusiastic about his find, many researchers were skeptical about his claims. Over time, the Yanaguni Monument has become known as Japan's Atlantis. The site measures approximately 165 feet long and 65 feet wide, featuring what appear to be flat platforms, sharp-edged steps, and pillars that do not resemble anything naturally occurring. Supporters of the theory that this monument is man-made, including marine geologist Masaaki Kimura, argue that these features mirror ancient architectural styles and point to the precision of the cuts and layout. Kimura even suggests that this site may date back to a prehistoric civilization, possibly the Jawbone people, who lived in Japan from around 12,000 BC to 300 BC. Despite its intriguing appearance, no substantial evidence supports this narrative. Conversely, many geologists, such as Robert Schoch, contend that the Yanaguni Monument is a natural formation. They argue that the region's seismic activity, combined with natural erosion, could have shaped its distinct features. These experts draw comparisons to other natural formations, such as the basalt columns found at the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland. With these two opposing viewpoints, the Yanaguni Monument, while largely accepted as a natural formation, remains shrouded in mystery. What other mysteries could be hidden beneath the waves? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.